Hey, what's going on, guys? It's No Shoes, and welcome back to another Technique Tuesday. Today, we're going to be reacting to That's What It Is. This was suggested by Condog, so thank you, Condog, for the suggestion. Keep coming in the comments down below. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe, especially if you want to see more Immortal Technique every single Tuesday. Without any further ado, let's get right into it. Let's see what Immortal Technique has to say. Let's see what That's What It Is all about. Let's get it.
Okay, let's go. Talk to him. Holla. Don't you get tired of hearing niggas say that shit all the time? Why don't you just shut the fuck up and rhyme?
Yeah. Used to run around getting my
Nice intro. Love the feel of just Immortal Technique screaming, just hyping it up in the background. That organ at the top is a great, like, super rhythmic melody. It's not really going anywhere up or down, but just great feel to that. Let's see where it takes us.
Why don't you just shut the fuck up and rhyme?
yeah. Used to run around getting my fight in the streets on. Back in the day, before Harlem had a green zone. What good is a good education with no direction? Like the right to vote with no one to vote for in an election. Like a gun with no bullets in the.
Interesting. The right to vote with no one to vote for in an election. Bring that back just a little bit.
In the streets on. Back in the day, before Harlem had a green zone. What good is a good education with no direction? Like the right to vote with no one to vote for in an election. Like a gun with no bullets in the clip for protection. Like a crowd packed in the front without the midsection. Used to live robbing and stealing and being reckless. It took time for my mind to put the ghetto in perspective. I used to live in the back.
Okay. Interesting. So we're getting a lot of this, no one to vote for in an election, but you have the right to vote. You got the crowd jumping in the front, but there's no midsection or something like that. It's interesting, but it feels like he's kind of saying, it's putting on a front of sorts, almost empty gestures in a way where on the face of it, it looks like something is being given, but then when you start to take a look deeper, you realize there's not much actually backing that up, almost a facade of sorts.
Crowd packed in the front without the midsection. Used to live robbing and stealing and being reckless. It took time for my mind to put the ghetto in perspective. I used to live in the back of a holding van. Used to be offbeat like the white girl shoulder dance. I wrote rhymes, acapella, no beat.
Wait, is he talking shit about white girls dancing offbeat like white girls know the dance?
I used to live in the back of a holding van. Used to be offbeat like the white girl shoulder dance. I wrote rhymes, acapella, no beat behind bars. Shed blood to make it like the story behind the scars. I used to be a battle champ.
And is that a shot at Jay-Z? Or maybe alternatively more of a reference to Ether by Nas? It sounded like he just said Cockefeller in there, which is one of Nas's shots he takes at Jay-Z, obviously playing off Rockefeller.
No beat behind bars, shed blood to make it like the story behind the scars. I used to be a battle champion in the meanwhile. Before some of you little fuckers learn to freestyle, prematurely see now, underground prima donnas. I was Oliver North during Iran-Contra, cause I never snitched, and that's backed by evidence I learned about watching you. Don't ever forget it, bitch, cause everybody knows how the government do. They never snitch on themselves, but they want you to snitch on you. Evolution from Australopithecus, primitive.
Great bars, nice kind of like plodding flow, very heavy delivery, pushing hard, but not moving too fast, just giving us a lot of force behind each bar, each rhyme. Works really well. Nice mix and master. The drum pattern is doing its thing. I haven't noticed anything too crazy with it yet, but let's see where this will take us.
Government do, they never snitch on themselves, but they want you to snitch on you. Evolution from Australopithecus, primitive commercial shit to hardcore lyricists. Your wax is useless, rappers are dropping like Icarus.
Like, hold up, something like Australopithecus to, bring that back.
Evolution from Australopithecus, primitive commercial shit to hardcore lyricists. Your wax is useless.
Yeah, Australopithecus to hardcore lyricist. Nice rhyme at the end there, matching the number of syllables, but not really the sound of them coming up to it.
Australopithecus, primitive commercial shit to hardcore lyricists. Your wax is useless, rappers are dropping like Icarus. Technological revolution, nigga, picture this. What it was, but this is what it is now. Lyrical.
Great choice. Love the scratching on the track. Instead of giving us a hook, gives us kind of a little break section or a bridge of sorts. Nice connection there. A little bit of background vocals coming in. And then something that I did start to catch on to is we got a real thin female vocal, probably a sample coming through in the back. Every so often, just adds a little extra layer, almost gives us like a very sparse counter melody of sorts.
I told you what it was, but this is what it is now. Lyrical bullets packed to the top of the clip now. Treat it like a robbery. I'm shutting this shit down. Fellas, put your hands up and all the women strip down.
And then also, first couple bars here contradict and kind of grow off of that the first couple bars at the beginning of the first verse where he's talking about, you know, an election with nobody to vote for. And then he also says a gun with no bullets. Now he's fully loaded.
It's like a robbery. I'm shutting this shit down. Fellas, put your hands up and all the women strip down. That's not misogynist, you ostriches, cause I could just apocalypse. Talk politics to the populace or challenge what the market is with militant caucuses that'll snatch the spirit of hip hop out the sarcophagus. This is the curse of Tutankhamun. I bring the drama on. I'm sinful, I eat you. Broad daylight on Ramadan. Hip hop reparations. Now we taking back the Lucci. Don't tell me you spent it on coke like Danny Bonaducci. We tired of
damn, okay. He really starting to push it now. Crazy. Getting a little bit of rhyme stacking here and there. Let's bring this back. Yeah, from like misogynist to ostriches to hold on. That whole scheme was just like a fever dream for a second there.
And all the women strip down. That's not misogynist, you ostriches, cause I could just apocalypse talk politics.
You ostriches, cause I could just. The bending of the words is beautiful.
You ostriches, cause I could just apocalypse talk politics to the populace or challenge what the market is with militant caucuses that'll snatch the spirit of hip hop out the sarcophagus. This is the curse of Tutankhamun. I bring the drama on. I'm sinful, I eat you. Broad daylight on Ramadan. Hip hop reparations. Now we taking back the Lucci. Don't tell me you spent it on coke like Danny Bonaducci. We tired of being on the outside looking in, wondering what the fuck hip hop would have been. This is what it is as opposed to what it used to be. And this is your corporate tax ID eulogy. Dominant species.
Your corporate tax ID eulogy. Great bars, man. Great bars. Sounds like, again, Immortal Technique might be referencing some of his frustration with where and the direction that hip hop has gone in since the beginning. And, you know, I think we can all still see that in the mainstream hip hop that we see today. You know, talking about brown booty holes and all this nonsense. And then you got other artists that are, you know, much less recognized, actually speaking on things happening in the world, things happening in society, or just things happening to them that happen to be real and authentic and actually, you know, somewhat enriching to the listener rather than just being vacuous and empty and just surface level music, man.
This is what it is as opposed to what it used to be. And this is your corporate tax ID eulogy. Dominant species, the new breed that won't let you breathe. I'll make you die for what I believe. So we got nothing in common, there ain't no comparison. You got beef with niggas, I got beef with Aryans. White power Nazi, European Americans, rapping poverty pimps and fake vegetarians. The resurrection ripping a ball through the record section. Flight connection to the Chechen border for guerrilla lessons. Fuck a middleman distribute.
Damn. Hard bars, man. He's coming at the Europeans, everything. The anger is really coming out. The coarseness in his delivery almost feels like he's biting through the beat.
Ripping the ball through the record section. Flight connection to the Chechen border for guerrilla lessons. Fuck a middleman distributor. I got a choice now. This ain't volume one. I got a grown man's voice now. Toured the country 4 times over. I'm old and white.
That's a nice reference. This ain't volume one. I got a grown man's voice now. I believe talking about Revolutionary Volume 1. The Third World must have come in between the release of Volume 1 and Volume 2. Great work here.
4 times over. I'm old and wiser. Poisonous words you find strychnine in my saliva. I told you what it was, but this is what it is now.
That's beautiful. That break, it's just long enough to give you a second to catch up, just short enough that the energy carries over, and the quickness at first really like pushes you in before slowing it down just a second. Beautiful construction of this track.
Told you what it was, but this is what it is now. 50 caliber bullets, I don't need a clip now. Fuck your private jet, nigga, we shooting this shit down. Bomb Wall Street and make the stock market dip down. I told you what it was, but this is what it is now. If you the shit, nigga, I don't care about shit now. I play the role of Abraham, idols get ripped down. Melt the ice caps and make all of this shit ground. No one out there can fuck with me. Speak that real shit.
Yeah, and again, great choice. 2 full verses, 3, no, really like 2 breaks. Then we come back in for like a third. Calling it a verse is even like an overstatement. Just like a couple more bars. Then back into that same flavor as the break section, but much more pumped up. Got a lot more layers to it. There's extra background vocals, samples coming in. Beautiful work. Okay. And That's What It Is from Immortal Technique. Thank you again to Condog for the suggestion. Keep them coming in the comments down below. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. Much love to everybody in the No Shoes gang, and I will see you all next time.